I'm Julie.
And I'm Martin, and we live full-time on our 58-foot narrowboat home, Rhapsody in Blue.
We're taking you along as we continuously cruise the canals and rivers of the UK with some beautiful scenery, occasional wildlife, landmarks, aqueducts and tunnels. Come with us. So we're just moving along now. We've been at Crick for a couple of days, just done a couple of jobs, done a little bit of washing, and we're now going to move on down, hopefully, to round about Bridge 2021 for a few days. So we're starting this week at Crick, and this map shows you where Crick is in the country. I'd like to say a huge thank you for the feedback last week regarding the map in the corner. Don't worry, we won't be doing that again. Thanks everyone. So for this journey, we leave Crick on the Leicester Line of the Grand Union, bridge number 12, and we go all the way through to the winding hole at bridge number 28. We then wind the boat, and coming back the other way, we go all the way through to just between bridges 21 and 20, where we moor up for a while. So this is the first entrance into Crick Marina, but that's not the main entrance. There's another entrance to Crick. You can see the temporary bridge that they've erected over the top, and that's where we will go over to get into the Crick show. There's lots going on inside at the moment where they're putting everything together. Yeah, you can hear lots going on. The other side here, where all the boats are getting ready, all the stands are getting ready. Yeah, so this is the main entrance to Crick. This is where it's all happening. You can see just over there, there's cranes where boats have been. Oh, there's a boat just coming down the ramp, getting ready to be put in the water. If you can see that. Wow. Can't wait to see the new boats. Just noticed there's a couple of cows standing under these trees. They must have got too warm. I believe these are called belted galloways. There's another one just behind that bush there. I wonder if we can see it. There he is, or she. And this is bridge number 13. Today is Monday the 20th of May. Bridge 14. Isn't it lovely hearing all the birds? Look at the reflections of that bridge. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. could do without this big bush overhanging to the right, just the other side of the bridge. Can't see a thing. Ooh. I had a feeling you might have to do the hooter. Wow. That needs lopping down, that bush there, doesn't it? Be quite tight going past that. He's done that lovely. This is the view from the duck hatch, going forward and looking back. Just thought I'd come in and do a little bit of toast for Martin.
Oh, you're a brother. Coming out.
Yeah, coming up.
Yeah.
This is Yelvertoft Marina. Beautiful setting. Beautiful, look at that. Oh, so windy. Ahoy there! We're just going down here for a couple of days and then going back.
I don't blame you.
We are hoping to get water just past this bridge where those bollards are. There, you can just see them there. So that's where we're hoping to stop to get water. Looks like that boat has carried on, which is good. So, yeah. And that's bridge 19. Yeah, the Armco looks a bit wavy, and I could dig or gouge the boat, so we're going to be very careful as we moor up here. So filled with water at the services, and we're now on our way again. It's a glorious day today, absolutely glorious. Look at that little glamping pod, isn't that gorgeous? And with this lovely outlook onto the canal. I'll just show you. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all the bugs dancing on top of the water. Well, this is where we were hoping to moor, but it looks like it's chock-a-block. Never mind. There'll be plenty more moorings somewhere. Isn't the scenery gorgeous here? Look at that. Hello, Nix. Hello, Nix. Hiya, you alright? Look at this, it's beautiful. big tree, look at that. It's very busy today down here, but then, you know, it is the lead up to the Crick boat show. We just want to find, we're going to go down as far as the winding hole, we're going to wind the boat, and then we're going to find a mooring for 2 boats hopefully, and we're going to stop there for a couple of days, get the rest of our washing done, a couple of jobs, housework, etc., and then we'll make our way back to our mooring at Crick. There's mum and baby ducks. Here they are, look. So, there's a boat coming through. We've called them through, we're hovering. Let them come through, and we actually know them, to be fair. That's going to be Nigel and Sue on Tethys. Hello. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. All right, you?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
We'll see you back.
And you? Yeah, we'll see you at Crick.
We're glad we've seen you.
Oh, I'm glad we've seen you as well. Hopefully we'll see you in the show as well. Just loving the reflections of these bridges today. Look, isn't that gorgeous? Every time there is some decent Armco, they are all taken. Every single one. Hello!
Hello, love.
You're right?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Good. So just after this bridge coming up, bridge 28, there should be a winding hole. We're going to turn the boats and we're going to head back and find a mooring, although most of them seem to be pretty full. There we go, bridge 28, and the winding hole is just there. So we will wind the boat, and it's called a winding hole obviously because in the old days they used to use the wind to turn the boats. So hence why we say we wind the boat. Yeah, it's a nice big winding hole, which is good. We've turned round, Nikki's waited patiently in the bridge, so now Nikki's going to wind the boat. So back under bridge 28, and now we're looking for a mooring. going to moor here. Martin's going to get off at the back and pull the boat in. It seems to be the safest way. He did pull me in fairly close, but I can't see if there's any holes underneath all that shrubbery there. And I'm not going to step off the boat unless I can actually see the ground. Unfortunately, I did go down a hole when we was on the Ashby once, and it was quite painful, so I'm not going to snap my leg for anybody. So Martin's getting off. Okay, so it turns out it's too shallow. We can't get the back end of the boat in at all. So we're now going to move on to another mooring. Right, we're going to try and moor here. Let's hope Nikki can get in. Fingers crossed, folks, that we can both get moored up. And we did, and we had a beautiful mooring and a stunning sunset. Just look at that. Then it was time for the Crick show. If you haven't already seen our video on this, I'll leave a link in the description for you. Here's the thumbnail on the screen so you can see what it's like. We had a great time at the show. There was so much to see, old boats, new boats, and loads of our friends as well. And we met so many of you, our viewers and subscribers. It was wonderful. But before we knew it, it was all over and it was time for us all to say goodbye and go our own separate ways. Bye!
See you soon. Safe
Take care. Safe journeys.
See you later, Nix. Charlie.
Unfortunately, the next day I went down with a really nasty virus. I recorded this when I woke up at just after 4 in the morning, not being able to sleep, before going back to bed again. So we're just leaving Crick. I'm still not feeling 100%. Been sitting there for a week, feeling a little bit more human. The virus is gone from me, but Martin doesn't feel too clever now, so we're just going to make our way through. Martin's going to stay on the boat. I'm going to be doing the locks. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of help down Watford locks. We're going to go through the tunnel and then the locks, and then we're going to moor up somewhere. I might not film. I'll just film a little bit here and there because I'm not 100% yet, but yeah, hopefully I'll be back to normal soon. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around. Right, we're going into the tunnel. It's raining outside and looks like it's going to rain inside as well. And now my phone's ringing, so the signal's going to go off as soon as we go in the tunnel. So for this part of the journey, we leave Crick, we go through the Crick tunnel, down the Watford flight of locks, and then we stop overnight at a mooring and then carry on through to Wilton. This is what it looks like when you're inside the boat, when you're in a tunnel. It's really eerie. It's dark outside. So here we are again at Watford Locks. Like I say, I'm not going to film any of this. I'm just going to concentrate on doing the locks. So we'll see you at the bottom. Someone's little piece of garden there says no mooring, because the gnome says so. This really was a beautiful cruise. It was just such a shame that both myself and Martin just weren't feeling up to it at all. So we were just looking for a mooring basically. And eventually we did find one, and we stopped there for a couple of days just to recuperate until we were completely better so we could get on the move again. So we've been moored here with a lovely view, but we've not been able to appreciate it really. As we've not really felt up to it. It's just a little mooring just for two boats. Absolutely perfect any other time. But with this rotten bug that we've got, we've just sort of stayed in. We did sit outside the boat briefly yesterday, but as you can see it's so windy. But yeah, the British summer really isn't getting off to a good start. We're now undoing the lines, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're going to make a break for it. Or perhaps not.
My darling.
Get across here, and then we're going to go. Just get the chain. Oh, this bloody weather. Said we weren't going to moan about the weather anymore. Just see Nikki there. She's going to be leaving the mooring as well. That's Welton Haven Marina. Bridge number 3. Bridge number 2. Okay, so we're going to be coming out of this junction off of the Leicester Line. off of the Leicester Line and onto the main line Grand Union, and we're going to turn left. And I was going to say Martin's going to do his hooter, but he sounded the klaxon when I was talking. Never mind. We haven't heard any hooters come back, so assuming that it's clear, but we'll keep our eyes peeled anyway. So it's clear from the right and it's clear from the left. We're good to go. Now, a little way up here on the left there should be a water point before we get to the locks. So lock number 1 of the Buckby flight, and I believe we've got 7 locks to do. So Nikki's first in. Followed by Martin. I walked under the road. And both boats went under the bridge. Oh, look at these 2 boats. Isn't that stunning? And we all recognise this boat, don't we? Don't think he's home. It's a shame. Could have said hello to Robbie. Robbie Cummins, obviously. So that was good timing. That boat there was just coming out of the lock, so left the gates open so we can all come into this lock. Lock number 2. I know, we're getting there. So they've already gone. I've just finished shutting those big heavy gates, and I'm now going to walk round to the next lock. So strangely enough, we had to reset this one as well. These were obviously old side pounds that are not used anymore, and left for nature. Lock number 3. And as luck would have it, we've got 2 boats coming the opposite way, which means we can leave the gates open. We're actually going to miss the cafe today, but just back at that lock just now, we just saw Pete and Debbie, so hopefully if the weather stays nice we can all sit outside and catch up on the towpath. Yeah, safe journey. So we're still moored at Venetian Marina, and Alan's just turned up, so we're going to put him through the lock. And then there's another couple further up that are waiting in the next lock for him, so that's going to be good. So we're moored at the bottom of the Buckby flight for just a couple of nights. We're feeling much better now, so we're on our way. Nikki's in front of us at the moment. I think we may pass her shortly. And this is Wilton Marina. It's lovely here. Really nice. They've got a lovely cafe and chandlery, and it's been recently taken over. And they're smashing people. Really nice. The food is brilliant. So yeah, give them a try. Wilton Marina. Right next to the trains. But it's strange, you don't notice the trains after a while. Oh, Finn looks tired.
Yeah, she's been guarding the boat all morning.
Good girl, Finn. Yeah, we hadn't realised, but Alan was moored down here. Had we have known, we'd have popped along and said hi. Never mind, we helped him through that lock this morning, so that was good. Join us next week as we're feeling a lot better and back to our normal selves. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, it's totally free, and click that notification bell and YouTube will let you know next time we upload. And leave us a comment too. We love to read them all and we try to answer every single one. Thanks again for the coffees this week. We really appreciate it. See you next week. Bye.